On nearly every type of airplane which carries armament, flying with the pilot or gunner and seeing what he sees when he aims his guns is a third eye, the lens of the Army-Navy gun camera. This camera records permanently the split seconds of gunfire during training or combat. Now let's move in for a closer study of this aid to aerial gunnery. Often called the AN gun camera, or just gun camera, it comes in slightly different models, but the mechanics are basically the same. The various models differ only in operating voltages and lens assemblies. The letter M for Mike is used to designate a 12-volt camera. N for Nick indicates a 24-volt camera. The various lens assemblies are interchangeable. This gun camera has the straight 3-inch lens. Here is the 3-inch lens equipped with a prism assembly. The 90-degree erector system photographs at right angles to the camera's mounted position. Equipped with the straight 35mm lens, the gun camera AN 7000-1 has been adopted as standard for both Army and Navy. To this 35mm lens, add a prism assembly in a 90-degree erector system, and you have the gun camera AN 7000-2, used mostly for training installations. Every lens is equipped with a yellow glass photographic filter, which increases visual contrast between the target airplane and the sky. Operating speed of the camera can be set by this knob at 16 pictures a second, 32 a second, or 64 a second. Normally, the camera is set to take 32 pictures a second. Be careful not to change speed when the camera is running. The size of the lens opening is regulated by turning this index ring to match the operating speed. Set the appropriate number, 16, 32, or 64, to the fixed mark on the barrel. In addition, each speed setting has its own group of marks for adjusting the lens opening to general light conditions. B is for bright and sunny. H for hazy. And D for dull. In an emergency, it may be set beyond D. The Army-Navy gun camera is a compact unit sturdily assembled. By removing 2 screws, you can take off the cover and inspect the operating mechanism. In addition to the motor, driving gears, and relays, there's a built-in heater wire which maintains the camera at operating temperature during high-altitude flight. Provision is also made for a lens and filter heater to be plugged in here. If any wires are frayed or broken, or if the mechanism is dirty, the camera should be sent for servicing and replaced. Normally, the camera is connected in circuit with the gun trigger. Depressing the trigger to fire the gun also starts the camera. Releasing the trigger stops the camera. Virtually automatic in operation, the camera requires no attention from pilot or gunner. Finally, remember that at no time should it be oiled.